What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Pioneer Guy 714. Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I've really uploaded anything, because, I've been busy with school and stuff like that, but I thought, while I wait for more tool reviews, I thought I'd do a short and sweet video on how to put in a post using Quickrete Concrete mix. Because I know a lot of people do it, and I've gotten into it recently because I want to make my posts more permanent, so I thought I'd show you guys how to do it. So, yeah, I'll be right back, all right? So first, you just got to make sure you have a deep enough hole. Make sure there's no roots in the way, which, by the way, good old Diablo pruning blade will show that. Takes these roots off like it's nothing, but yeah, I thought I'd review that over a little bit. So, yeah, make sure the hole's good enough. Like, it doesn't have to be too deep on my standards, but if you want to put in a fence post, make it about maybe at least 12 feet deep. So, like, something that will support the weight of sub one. But yeah, I'll show you guys how to do it in a minute. Right, guys, so the first thing you gotta do, make sure you have something holding it. I mean, this isn't too big or too heavy, so I don't have to worry about it. But if you're putting in something that, is really big, you should have something to secure it, because this concrete takes a good bit to dry. So depends on which kind you use too. I'm using the fast setting. So also, concrete does need water, so I got a 5-gallon bucket here from Lowe's, so the power tool's away from that. So you don't really need much water when putting in something like this. As for me, I'm putting in an old campsite sign that I've been meaning to move. So let's see, anchor it right there. So what you got to do, I'll move the bucket out of the way for you. So rip the bag open and just put it on in. It's going to create a good amount of dust though, so you should be careful. There we go. So now that's in a little bit, I'm going to pour a little bit of water in, because you don't need much, just about enough to really set it. And then once that's moved aside, pour the rest in. And move it around. Then, if you want, even put the topsoil over it so it doesn't, so you have extra things to tap down. So then, once you get the topsoil over it, just go ahead and tap it down with a shovel for a little bit. I'm gonna hold it here for a bit while I tap it down. Then just remember, you don't want to use too much water, because the more water you use, the weaker the mixture would become. If necessary, you can grab more topsoil and tap it down. And a good thing that helps, use your feet if you need to. So, all right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, I just need to take the time to put a little bit more topsoil on so it gets more in. So, yes, I do not have a post hole digger because things are expensive, and the one we had just broke, so, or has been broken for a long time. So, all right, there we go. Now we got it all set. Got a nice pole, and yeah, I mean, it's a little wobbly, obviously, but if you put a little bit more soil on, compact it down, put some more mixture on, I'd give it maybe from 48 to 72 hours to fully cure. And once you do that, you'll have a nice clean post. All right, guys, as you guys can see right here, this is one of the poles that I put in a week back using the same technique. As you guys can see, the pole wobbles, but the ground doesn't. because it's in a nice, you guys see, it's a nice ground wobbles out here, but it's a nice rock solid mix. And I mean, this is also a new pole, so yeah. I mean, mixing Quickrete is pretty good. I mean, it's relatively simple. Now, this is only for poles. Now, if you're making a sidewalk or something like that, you should really try to, how do I put this? You should really try to add water, get a masonry smoothing tool, because as many of you may know, I'm not a mason or anything like that. So, well, I don't know that much about stonework or anything like that, but yeah, I mean, if you want to do a video like that down the road, just let me know, and I'll happily do a pavement video. I mean, so yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. And before I go, that brake pad that came off in the last video that I cut using the spider wheel, that vehicle was indeed a Ford. It was a Ford that was, I think it came off of an old neighbor's, but yeah, that was a Ford brake pad. So since nobody answered it, I mean, it's all right. I'm not a famous channel, so all right. Please take care. Have a good day. I look forward to having the next video. This is Pioneer Guy 714 saying good day and good luck.